Deception all over the place in the war against terror. What you see may not be what you think you can see. A case in point, Gitmo, the U.S. prison in Cuba. Our Brian Todd now with Gitmo pictures you've probably never seen before.
He looks serene and thoughtful as he kneels in prayer. This photograph, previously obtained by CNN, is of alleged 9/11 mastermind Khalid Sheikh Mohammed at the detention facility at Guantanamo Bay. A sharp contrast from the image of his capture in Pakistan a few years earlier. This is one of several photographs just printed by the Miami Herald of current and former detainees at Guantanamo. The Herald got the photos from the families of the detainees. They were taken by the International Committee of the Red Cross. Some of these men are smiling, but it's not clear why. Al-Qaeda analyst Jarrett Brackman, who helped CNN obtain some of the photographs from an Arabic website, says this is another example of the complexity of the war on terror.
I think the hard part here is that they all kind of look like pious Muslims, some of whom were picked up for, being in the wrong place, wrong time. Others planned 9/11. And so trying to figure out who is really bad, among them and who's not is very complicated. And that's precisely Al-Qaeda's goal.
Another photo posted by the Herald, which CNN had obtained from the Arabic website, is of Khalid Sheikh Mohammed's nephew, Ammar al-Baluchi, holding up the Quran. The Herald released these images to coincide with the 8th anniversary of the detention center's opening. A relative of one 9/11 victim told us this is all propaganda.
Detainees down!
That controversy, along with this protest at the White House, illustrates the political dilemma for the administration as it tries to close Guantanamo. The group staging this protest represents 6 detainees currently being held at Guantanamo. Now, despite the Obama administration's commitment to reviewing each one case by case, this group says the process simply has not moved fast enough. An attorney for one detainee, whose transfer back to Yemen was halted by the Obama administration, says the White House should have been working harder to reintegrate these men back in their home countries if it was concerned about security.
Energy should go towards providing support services, providing compensation, providing a framework that would allow people who are being returned to reintegrate successfully. Certainly that's needed. These men have been through 8 years of trauma.
But that takes time to set up, right?
The administration has had a year to look at these cases.
An administration official told us the president is as committed now as he's ever been to closing Guantanamo. But White House officials also say they have to continue their review of each case to determine the security risks and how these detainees will be dealt with once they're transferred. Brian Todd, CNN, Washington.